Warning, this is Polar Base Podcast. If you have not seen 2019's Ready or Not, do me some favor, pause it, go check it out, come back and join the conversation. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at Code45 Podcast. Today, Code45 is powered by
WhiteCupBNT.com. That's right, bitch. Go to WhiteCupBNT.com to get all your bomb-ass shirts of all sizes. Or just go to the shop at 7203 Navigation in H-Town and use the promo code CULT45 for 20% off your total purchase. WhiteCupBNT.com. They fucks with us. And Comicpalooza, the largest annual multi-genre comic book, science fiction, anime, gaming, and pop culture convention in the southern United States, held at the George R. Brown Convention Center in Houston, Texas, May 22nd through the 24th. Featuring guests Lawrence Fishburne, Charlie Cox, and Vincent D'Onofrio. He never misses.
He really doesn't. He really doesn't. And my boo Pam Grier. And as always, remember, you are listeners or fans over. I had to focus, like, no.
Oh, Pam Grier, what?
Get back to where you were at. There's always a part about you, our listeners, our fans, all of our Patreons, all of our Podbean supporters. Without people like you, we wouldn't be shit.
You are now listening to Cult 45, the only cult movie podcast that puts air on your chest. So sit back, relax, pour up, and turn up.
Yeah, welcome everybody to a man. You gotta do some Googling on your family before you get with them. Episode of Code 45. I'm your host, Beating Down. Today I'm joined by, as always,
Random Randy Savage.
Guys, we're doing 2019's Ready or Not. Ready or Not 2 Here I Come is out, and like, dude, when I tell you the 2 job thing is killing me because I really want to see this movie so bad because I was a really big fan of 2019's Ready or Not. This is before the world ended. In 2019, and I remember watching this and like just really excited to talk about it, but we never got around to it.
I thought okay, sure.
Did I see this in theaters?
Patreon, go to Patreon.
Might have. I can't remember because
It's been years.
it's been years. Ugh, Jesus. But no, like we might have done I thought about this. Like, did we do a Patreon episode of this? I remember wanting to watch. I think we did do a Patreon.
I feel like we did do a Patreon on this.
Do a Patreon because like right before 2020 got weird because we were just. Luckily, we always had like a bevy of movies to watch, but it was just a weird time. But
not like now, guys. Not like now. Not like now. How's the thing with Iran doing? Anyone know?
But Jesus Christ. But no, man, I remember really enjoying this. I'm pretty sure if we did do a Patreon episode, if that ever happened in whatever parallel universe, I know I gave it a high ranking. Randy, what about you, man? Did I see this in theaters? I feel like I saw this at home. Like that's
I saw this at home. Yeah, I saw this at home.
I feel like I saw this at home, but yeah, man, I remember enjoying the shit out of it because like the ending was everything.
Yeah,
the ending was fucking everything, bro. Like first watch, like it's good for multiple watches, but that first watch is just you can't unring that bell.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What about you, bro?
I'm a big fan of first watches, but second watches they're not as much fun.
Mm-hmm.
And because you're like, oh yeah, I do remember how this ends and what's going on and how's this supposed to play out, and then jump scare and like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember seeing this on a computer screen. Somehow it ended up there. I don't know how that happened. Pretty sure I didn't watch it in the theaters because I think I remember making a joke. I was like, oh, Margot Robbie's in the movie, and I was like, no, it's not Margot Robbie.
It's not Margot Robbie. Yeah, no. Oof, the face blind. You know what's funny? Like watching it this time, I was like, that's Samara Weaving. Like it was a weird because
I'm locked in now.
Yeah. I feel like back in 2019, I was like,
Margot Robbie?
But I think having the 4 pictures of the 4 horsemen of looking like apocalypse, I'm able to kind of like, all right, I'm getting it. I'm learning. I've been going to therapy. I've been
It's the forehead.
honestly, I look for Hugo. I look for
Nice.
Hugo, and then once I see Hugo, I'm like, all right, because that's a very distinct looking white man. And then
Because like I saw an interview with her for, I think it was this movie, and it's like, yeah, I just got in I was like, you have someone famous in Hollywood? I was like, yeah, I do. Ooh, shut up.
yeah. It's once you kind of see it, you can't unsee it. And it's just interesting because it's like you just wait for her to snap and be like, you know what I hate about your family? It's the smell.
Smell.
It's the smell, Alex.
If there is such a thing.
It's like Jesus. Grace. Anyway, though, let's.
I feel saturated by it.
I would love to see her do that monologue. I would love it. I don't know how I would feel. It would be the weirdest feeling. I'd be like, I'm kind of.
Why am I scared and horny?
And inspired. I don't know what's happening.
Inspired.
Let's just get into this goofy ass shit, bro.
Yep.
Shout out to Milton Bradley. Right out the gate. Like, what did he get into, bro?
He also probably sold his soul too.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure.
I know they fucked over the guy who made fucking Monopoly. So,
oh, didn't they know?
Yeah, because like Monopoly has two versions: the one we know and the one that actually explains that if you share your resources, everyone comes out ahead.
Oh, they killed that guy.
The one we play is the one that teaches us that capitalism only leaves one person with all the money and everyone else pissed off and wanting to throw the board over.
Yeah. Yep, that's how I remember it. Black people playing Monopoly is fun, though.
How you play it?
Black slumlords is
I've never finished a game of Monopoly. It always ends until the first person gets pissed.
You never finish. I think that's the point.
Yeah.
Because how long is this shit? I can't come back from this. Fuck you. And
I can't come back for this. Bread's $4 a pound.
Yeah. I love collecting my rent, though. There was something about it. It was a power.
That's the feeling of a cap of the landlord. That's what you get. Like, oh, yes.
Yeah.
Work harder.
More properties.
We're going to change free parking to OnlyFans. Oh, I landed on OnlyFans.
Is that a bit or that's all you? Because that is glorious, bro.
I thought that was a good idea.
Oh, that's fucking.
We're doing an updated Monopoly. It's going to have jail. And you got to roll the dice to see what race you are.
That's fucking God tier, Randy. That's God tier joke. God tier level joke, bro. Holy shit. But yeah, so we see these board games. Jesus Christ,
guys, we're gonna play a game of Monopoly with some new rules.
No, it has to happen. It has to happen. Point blank. Period. My God, that sounds amazing. So we see like these other games, Labels, Gambit, Family Ritual, just a bunch of stuff that's kind of like Secret Council or some shit, like just all kinds of foreshadowing of what's to come later on, right? One thing I found out, the French word for bail is caution. Ooh. So we cut into these like children running around in the mansion. What the fuck's going on? But we find out that we got little Alex and little Daniel, and they're running around, and like Daniel's trying to protect his little brother, have him hide from something. We're thinking first watch that they might be in danger, and here comes this dude in the tuxedo who is probably like down to 20 HP left.
Yep.
And he's worrying, like, hoping that the innocence of babes will protect him to where he can get some form of sympathy from good old little Daniel. But little Daniel's a full-grown snitch.
Yeah.
And he sells this nigga out. He's over here. I remember watching like, oh, what?
What?
And these niggas pull up on this nigga.
You mean racism, the learned thing? What?
They pull up the whole hunting party. They got these creepy ass masks and shit. There's a crying bride in the background. They hit this nigga with a medieval like crossbow to the chest. I'm just like, oh. He's like, oh, you don't have to do this. And like, shut the fuck up, bitch. And they're just dragging this nigga. And I'm just like, what in the actual fuck is going on? And they take him to this room and they close it off. We don't know what happens to this nigga. We know it ain't good. You know it's not good, bro. We cut to 30 motherfucking years later, bro. We have Grace, played by Samara Weaving, our heroine, reciting her vows, trying to get mentally ready to marry into a rich as fuck ass family.
Good for her.
You gotta light up after that. You gotta smoke a cigarette after that because she's just stressed the fuck out, poor baby. Family having more money than God. That's a heavy, that's a lot. Cause there's a lot that comes with it. And like you're in this big ass fucking mansion and shit, and she just starts smoking a cigarette, and then like here enter Alex, the younger brother who was hidden in the cupboard. Clearly he's innocent. Clearly he's a good kid.
Yeah, clearly he's fine.
Yeah. He pulls up and he's like, "Are you smoking in my room? Is that what you're doing?" He takes a cigarette and he hit to show that he is cool. I feel like cigarettes are like is a shorthand language of like, I'm cool. I'm not part
But
of
it was
this.
also like for the longest time, it was to portray villains. Like villains smoked, heroes never smoked. Like not until John McClane. Like I really think people are like were on that time. Or John like Riggs and Murdoch. Like in the 80s. We switched something like that.
I think yeah, because unless you're hand rolling a cigarette like Clint Eastwood.
But even he was kind of like an anti-hero.
That is true. He was really squinty eyed. So
Yeah. And then like, you know, you got Matrix and fucking the commandos from Predator, like whoa.
yeah, so go ahead. No, that's different. That's his big dick energy.
Big dick.
I'm a stud.
I gotta take this big brown thing in my mouth.
Yeah. You know why I can smoke? I'm a stud. I'm
Makes me look cool.
I'm ballsy. Like who says that? Arnold Schwarzenegger does.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Planet Hollywood, Arnold Schwarzenegger could get away with it. The 90s was a weird time, guys.
It was so weird.
We were weird. So enter old Daniel, who's a full-blown alcoholic and full-blown Disney older brother to the max.
Yep.
We get full noogie, fuck face, all the shit.
What's with the countdown? I'm gonna release you in 3, 2.
The Victor Frankenstein School of Older Brother.
Fuck.
Pulling out in 3.
Pulling out.
Like, oh, okay, Daniel.
The rich white man thing, isn't it? That's what it is. Okay.
I guess. I mean, maybe that's the gentlemanly way of pulling out.
Hey, okay, Margaret, here comes the countdown. 3, 2,
All I see is a dude with no pants and an overcoat with white gloves, like pulling out in 3, 2.
For king of country.
So I thought about something, not touching it.
Okay.
So I remember first watch, I was like, that doesn't feel right. Cause Alex doesn't like his family. He makes it very clear that his family is scum. And he looks at Grace and he's like, I'm gonna give you an out right here, right now.
Yeah.
And the way that he said the tone changed. He's not saying it like, you sure you wanna?
No.
Because they're all hee-hawing about her marrying him, you know, for the money and stuff. But this felt weighted.
This was real. This was last chance. 100%. Are you in or are you out? Because once we step through these doors, there's no turning back. I was like, oh, hey, guy, come on.
But
That was
see,
happy times.
you know, it's funny. Second watch, post Scott Pilgrim maturity is like, that's a very selfish dick move on your part, because to him, this is him doing the thing to where he did the right thing.
This is him giving her an out, not explaining the whole thing.
No.
Not confessing to crimes, but just like, hey, so the family does this thing. If you marry me, you're going to have to be involved. Like, like, how does Michael, like, even Michael Corleone and The Godfather is like, my family does bad things, Claire, and I don't want to be a part of that. And it's like, what do you mean they do bad things? And he explains that my father is a criminal, and he talks to other criminals. Ourselves are not criminals. We just know people who are criminals. And it's like, how does that not make you a criminal?
I mean, more than this. It's still better than
but
this.
it's a conversation that's had
Yeah.
that takes the length of 2 movies.
Yeah. yeah.
Like at the very end of Godfather, she's looking at him like, the fuck is going on? And then like the guy just closes the door like, sorry.
Sorry, miss. You know what it is.
I mean, at least he's not trying to kill you. There's pink Cadillacs outside though.
Yeah. Just no fancy dresses. We love you.
There's no fancy dresses, but
Yeah. So
kid's gonna go college, sure.
Right. So I put in my notes, Christ, we meet the family officially because she says she's in. She's poor baby. She's in love.
Yeah.
But we meet the goddamn family. We meet Papa Tony Le Domas. Complete asshole.
De Loma.
Tony De La Mas, absolute asshole, this guy. He does not like Grace, bro. I do love how frank our boy Daniel is, because like, you know, they're all taking photos before the ceremony and stuff, and he's like, he thinks you're a gold digging whore, like my wife. And I was
Like my wife.
that was a nice pivot. I was like, bro, I thought he was being passive aggressive until you realize this nigga hates his wife, Charity, who when you props to hair and makeup and casting, because you know exactly who the fuck she is when you see her. Absolutely hot.
This is a 3.0 version of the bitch character from Friday the 13th.
Oh no, yeah, this is Brenda to the dog.
Yeah.
Charity is that Bob is bobbing, bro. Like you,
That Bob
you
is
know-
bobbing.
You know exactly what the fuck you're getting into.
No.
You know exactly.
I see that at work. I know immediately I'm having a bad day.
Oh yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
okay,
if you're in
I'm gonna
retail,
go find a place
just
to hide.
yeah. If you're in retail, you just swallow just a big old. Here we go. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. But then we,
It's like I'm trying not to get arrested.
but across the way, sitting in her chair, fucking just the curmudgeon, the final bosses of fucking Karen's, nigga. Literally the fucking Omnicron of Karen's. On Helene, the scowl, the haircut of like if I was like, all right, I'm doing a live action Dragon Ball and I want Frieza, but I don't have money for makeup. This bitch.
This bitch. There it is.
She is first form Frieza. That's the best way I can explain her, bro. She's a lot.
Yep.
The scowl is ugh.
No.
So like you're meeting these chuckle fucks, and you're just like, man, dog, like Grace is in for it. But then we see another lady who I know I've seen her in stuff.
Yeah. Andy McDowell.
Okay, still hot. She pulls
Let's
up
see.
with a beautiful cigarette case, and
You know her from Groundhog's Day.
Thank you. It was
Okay.
oh, it was bothering. I was like, I know your face,
Right.
face, but you're like, I'm too like thrown off by the milfiness of you.
Yeah, you know her from Hudson Hawk.
Okay, yeah, she just turned into like a straight MILF.
No, yeah, she's been a MILF.
Good Lord. Yeah, that's also true. But she's like, I feel like she's in her final phase in this one. But it's the ponytail. It's the ponytail.
Ponytail.
It's not that she don't have because she always has like frizzy hair, right? All the other times.
Yeah, well, that's her hair.
Yeah.
It's like curly, super curly hair for
that straight
forever.
ponytail is magic. But she's
She's been mostly doing TV since then.
she's keeping it a buck with Grace, you know, and like she smokes. Do you smoke? Grace just lies. I'm like, let her.
No.
She's like, whatever, bitch. But she's like, look, I know you're nervous. I was nervous too. I was in your exact same position. Stand tall and fuck.
Nice.
I was like, hell yeah, Becky. Becky Le Dumas seems cool.
Little mom.
She seems cool. They wed, and we go right to the wedding night, bro. Like, honestly,
Good for him.
nothing will get your drawers ripped off faster by a woman until like you're getting married. Let's keep it a buck.
Like, take your pants off. Whoa.
You've did the ultimate commitment. Like, get fucked. Like,
Get fucked. Ma'am, I am still a
I'm
gentleman.
trying to tell you something, but you're also hot. Like,
Listen, don't stop.
He's trying to tell her the terms and conditions, but like everything is just boggled. And you need some form of dick softening salve to pull up and shut the whole thing down. Oh, Lady Frieza in a fucking trapdoor area? Absolutely. That shit was terrifying.
My dick ran back inside me.
Bro, dick is up here. Pussy dry, dog. Just flash frozen. Just like fucking the potato farm in Martian.
I was thinking, like, she opened the vacuum of space.
I was like, oh God. Yeah, he's like, she has an issue with boundaries. Like, yeah, no shit.
No shit.
Oh, but it's like that's all that's what I was trying to tell you. But my dick lost the plot.
I can't. Wow.
At midnight, you have to do this tradition where we got to play a game. She's like, what? He's like, yeah, it's weird, but you got to do it. It's really important. It has to be done. You have to play. And she's like, whatever, nigga. Like, what? Because she really wants a fucking family.
Yeah.
She wants to be accepted. And we get into the fucking weird foreshadowing with the Pops, because the Pops is talking to Alex. He's like, you know what will happen if she draws that card, right? Are you ready to do what it takes when the time comes? We know what it is. We know that whatever is going to, we know it's going to leave the arrows to the chest, possibly, whatever this card is, right?
Because I was like, so there are multiple cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what do the other cards do? Because we never go into this. I was just like curious. And I was just like, oh.
Oh, I shudder to think what spades will do. It's the same. It's just spades. It's just high stakes. Like you can't lose that one. Like it's like no.
Everyone just holds onto a knife in one hand and their cards in the other.
It's like you don't die on this one, but if you lose, you will never be respected. You will
never be respected. We cut something off. I swear.
We treat you worse than Fitch.
You'll wish you were dead.
Straight up. We will take your white card. That's the thing. Spades is weird. Spades is a complicated game for all races. Or Mahjong. Mahjong is Asian spades, bro.
I didn't know. I mean, I guess I should have known that.
It's the energy behind it. Because those Asian aunties ain't fucking around with that either, though. I feel like it's the same type of... Is bridge white people spades?
Has to be. But I think they're less, or geopolitics.
You talking about risk now?
No, I'm just saying. It's like geopolitics is white people's spades.
Yeah.
They have their partners and factions and
they start with risk.
Books.
Yeah, they start with risk, and then they start playing like Sid Meier's Civilizations on the slide, and you'd be like, why? Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Before the game, Becky pulls Grace to the side, and she's like, "Yo, I didn't know you was, you had really good vows." And I guess she either dropped the fact that she was an orphan in the vows or something. She's like, I didn't know you had to deal with foster stuff and all that. She's like, "Yeah, I just want a permanent family." Oh shit! Oh, Grace.
Poor thing.
Oh, that poor sweet baby. And she was like, you can tell that Grace kind of convinced Alex to kind of, to do this to a certain extent. But enter late to the wedding, but not to the party. Good old Emily. Nigga, I read the name.
Yep.
And then heard the name, and I'm like, whew. Wahite. Because I read Emil. I was like, it's Emily. I'm like, really? It's a lot of ease.
There's a lot of ease.
There's a lot of ease. It threw me off. And her douche ass husband, Fitch, who I hate, and their two shit face ass children. Who
I just know her as Mrs. McMurray. That's all.
From what? What's that from?
Letterkenny.
Oh no, I haven't seen that one.
No.
Okay, but she's honestly, shout out to her. She's actually hilarious.
Yeah, she's really funny
in that
really
show. Funny. She's really fucking funny. So we get into the family room, bro, and like Alex is looking mad sick because he's a bitch.
He's a bitch.
It's like, I feel ill. It's guilt because
You knew what
fucked her.
this was. Why did you even bother coming back?
You're a piece of shit. Just there's things that he says. Even like first watch, I was like, why are we playing heartfelt music at this moment? That is a red flag. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Papa Tony drops in some family lore before we start. I like how Daniel's so drunk he's playing Code 45. Story time. And
Story time.
he's like, yeah, my great grandfather was this close of fucking with the Lamentation configuration, but he felt that he been a nicer guy.
Yeah.
he was like, take this puzzle instead. Like he changed.
It's like, this one, try that one.
Yeah, not the sex one. We'll do the
Not
game.
the sex one.
We'll do
This is the money one. Try this one.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's like different Pokeballs for him.
Yeah. This one's the sex one. No, this is the money one.
Too early. We gotta wait for that. No, we'll reel this back for the.
I
80s.
already got the power and politics one. I gave that to a guy with no hair and a gold house.
So the guy's like, if you could solve this puzzle, like you will get family fortune. I will fund whatever the fuck it is you want to do, bro, and you will be successful. And they kind of allude that some form of invisible hand is guiding the family fortune because they went from basically like humble beginnings like Nintendo to like the Jerry Busses of the world.
Alex calls it a dominion.
Yeah.
And I
Because
was
she
like,
was trying to be funny, like like a dynasty or empire. He's
Like,
like,
we call it a dominion.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
You thought he was being funny. Cause I was like, that's a weird pivot. Like,
Yeah.
that's not even yes-anding. He's answering your question.
Yeah. That's an honest statement right
Because
there.
he didn't make eye contact when he said it. I was like,
No, he was sad. He's sad that he knew the answer.
oh boy. I was like, what the fuck's going on? So like he alludes to an invisible hand guiding the family fortune and whatnot. We talked about good old Mr. LaBelle in that box. And it looks pretty fucking cool, not gonna lie. And it's like we put this blank Les Dommage card inside. Mr. LaBelle, she'll pick. It sounds cute. Like, oh, he'll pick the card out. She's, oh, that's cute. No, the niggas beyond the grave.
Yeah.
In hell, like, yes. There's a empty chair for this nigga. And he's like, yes.
Isn't that what they do for Passover? Are we making a reference? Are you saying something but not saying it?
No.
Are you leaving a space for the prophet?
Wow. So everyone talks about what they had. I had chess. I had Old Maid. Of course you did, Mitch, because he was calling you a bitch. God, I hated Fitch, bro. Fitch reminded me. Fitch is like base form, whatever that nigga was from Beetlejuice, the designer.
Oh yeah, Guido or
Yeah, yeah. That's the Super Saiyan version of Fitch.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Hate this nigga. Excellent actor though.
He's a really good actor though. That's how you know he's a good actor. You can hate him. You're like,
Yeah,
fuck, guy.
yeah. Wanted to punch him in the fucking face. Guys, if you could hear that, listeners, and YouTube watchers, whoever that is super cool.
You're the best.
He's the best ever. Piece of shit. So Grace draws the hide and seek card, and you can hear once again the sucking up of balls, the tightening of booty holes, and the drying of
Like, no, not that one.
You see it on Alex's face because Alex bitch ass was hoping that his bitch assness would never have to come to light. And that was the face of like, oh no, I'm going to have to half-assedly explain this.
Yep.
Piece of shit. Like everyone's like, but the professional pieces of shit are like, all right.
I guess we're starting then.
Yeah, I guess we're doing it. Tony is like, yo, we're going to turn off all the cameras. We're not going to cheat. We believe in tradition. I love this. I love this little caveat that they do. You don't believe in there were no cameras back in my great granddaddy's time. So we're not going to do that. We're going to keep it nice and fair. She's like, how do I win? He's like, I guess you have to stay alive until dawn.
That's it.
We know that's not gonna happen. Both of them agree like that's stupid. I'm not gonna hide till dawn. I want to fucking go home. This is the scariest part of the movie for me, my nigga. This song that they play on this record. I don't know if this is a word, but the word pedophilic pops in my head. Like, I feel like this is a pedophile's like anthem whenever they meet up. This is like their monster mash. Like, it's something really just
It's like, the whole ritual came with this record.
I don't like it. I feel like it was written and sung by like a professional pedophile fam. I do not like it. I do not. It's I'm going to find you. Like,
I'm
run,
coming
run,
in
run.
the back door.
Yeah, it's such a. Even the chorus, hide and seek, creep to me. It makes my skin crawl. And it's like, that was the countdown. Like, you have the song is 100 seconds long. Exactly.
Yep.
And then the countdown made it even more like, oh God, I hate this.
Pulling out in 3, 2.
As the song goes on, Grace is just having a good, she's a little wine drunk. She's like, we're playing along. I'm a part of the family now. Slowly walking, not taking it serious. Meanwhile, niggas are getting armed with medieval weaponry. We get a harpoon gun, a crossbow.
Oh.
Give the battle axe the battle axe.
Okay, that does make sense.
What?
So, apparently, like all things, the game is rigged. Right? Apparently, it's a theory on Reddit, and they say that Mr. LeBall rigs the game so that if you're marrying for love, the game is hide and seek. If you're marrying for money, then the game is whatever.
That makes perfect sense because everyone else was a piece of fucking shit.
Everyone else was a piece of shit.
Except for Ling, who said it's the only man she's ever loved.
Right.
LaBelle's an asshole.
LaBelle's an asshole.
But also he's a gamesman.
Right. So he'll give you a shake.
Because I really want to see the sequel because I feel like there's something to something. And I was just like, I need answers. So like, that's interesting. Yeah, because piece of shit. But yeah, because we do gloss over like some of the people and their reasonings later. But
yeah,
like, I do like how Frieza got the axe though, because that's her namesake. Grace gets in the dumbwaiter, and she's just like, "This is dumb," like this is how I'm gonna spend my. Because she was ready to crack it open for that boy. So how'd you spend your wedding night getting fucked? He's like, nope, no, being in his dumbass dumbwaiter. Alex is left because he looks shocked, just shell shocked, and like he beelines. He goes through the secret corridors to try to get to Grace. Charity's supposed to be watching the door, so like Alex doesn't have to participate in murdering his wife. Then Charity sees that nigga dipped, and like as soon as Grace is like, "Fuck it, I'm getting out," she gets the whole like fake out face grab. It's Alex, and he's like, "Come here." His Metal Gear music's playing. He's like, "No, get back here, hide, chill out." One of the maids, just 3 maids, all don't look like they're there to clean.
No, I feel like they're like hookers. We hired hookers.
I'm not gonna disagree with you only because of like how they're treated later.
Yeah, we hired hookers. It's just cheaper. And they don't unionize, so
they should. But like one of them wakes up. The first one, maid one, wakes up because one of the kids is Georgie. Hilarious enough, funny name for a lost kid.
Georgie.
You smell the popcorn? Pop, pop, pop. Why would you agree to moving on? No time. There's no time. No time. That's terrifying. Like, why are you drooling, my nigga? Why are you getting cockeyed? Moving on. So she's looking for Georgie. She's wandering around, That boy Alex is trying to keep Grace in the tuck. There's a crash noise. Made one goes to see. Right in the face. Right in the face. She gets dropped. Headshot. I think in the eye hole.
Yeah.
Coked out of her gills. Baby sis, cokehead fuck up Emily. I did it. Celebrate.
Yeah.
Coming in, Emily. Yeah. Exposing the entire plot of what's supposed to be happening. And like, it's bad when you didn't explain shit and you see Grace learning the lore in real time. And it's like, that sucks. Cause she sees a dead bitch. She knows to keep her goddamn mouth shut from seeing this. Good on her for covering her mouth. But they're like, oh, why'd you shoot her in the head? You're supposed to maim her for the ritual. I'm just like, it's so much is coming. So much is flying. Like, oh fuck. Oh Jesus. Oh my God. Oh sweet Jesus. God. Also, like the lack of fucks from Emily. Oh, we're gonna be best friends. Like, no, I got that bitch.
I got that bitch.
Grace don't know what to do. A lot of what the fucks. Alex not being a good dude, bro. It's just like, no, you picked a bad card, man. I didn't think it was gonna happen. Oh, Jesus. They really believe he breaks it to her. Get in the secret corridor. And he's like, if you survive, they believe they're all gonna die. And it's like, what the fuck you talking about, bro? Make it make sense, bro. No, I'm not really gonna do it. And like, because Fitch has the crossbow. And he's like, how the fuck do you work this thing? And he's trying to watch a YouTube tutorial and he hears the argument. That's how fucking angry Grace should be and absolute valid crash out.
Yeah.
Because he's like, what the fuck did you get me into? And this nigga, this is when first watch, I was like, fuck this nigga. Well, you wanted to get married.
Divorce.
I would
right now.
Slit that nigga's throat right then and there, bro. Like,
Die.
You and die like, first. This is how I knew I liked Grace. She started hitting him. Nigga, you blaming me for this? Like, she was he's like, motherfucker, like, bitch, what? Like, she started throwing hand. Like, she didn't give a fuck about getting caught. Like, this nigga can hear the argument through the vents. She was just like, motherfucker, what? And he's like, well, if I didn't marry you, you would have left me. And it's like, they play the fucking heartfelt music. And I'm like, no.
No.
To quote my boy Finesse. No.
Bad behavior.
The fuck,
Red
nigga?
flag.
Red flag. You're a selfish fuck. That is not romantic. At all. Like, I was, once he did that, I was just waiting for the moment. I was like, nope, villain arc loading.
Okay.
Villain arc loading. Because But he's like, if you don't play, you will die. Like, he's like, because he does believe in it to a certain extent. He dissed himself from the family, but he felt like even if we eloped, there's a good chance something bad would have happened to us. So he's roped in. And
then he would have died tragically, and he would have had a widow who would have cried herself to sleep.
I think they both blow up or die weird, no matter what. I think he kills her regardless. So it's like, you just need to explain it.
Oh, because she would be technically part of the family,
right?
And then tied to that same curse.
Even if you're trying to like, even if she didn't believe you, it's like, why would I say this crazy shit just not to marry you when I could have just said anything else?
That is true. Like,
but it's a
if
hard
he just
sell.
told her the truth, then it's on her to believe him or not.
True. He still would be a piece of shit because I'll be like, they have examples. This is where you pull out the microfiche. Like, I would have a whole presentation of like, look, this is why we can't get married.
Yeah. This is Uncle Billy. He apparently was eaten by tigers. I don't know how that happens in Detroit, but he was eaten by tigers.
You would think it was the baseball team, but
You
no.
would think it was the baseball team. No.
No, real
Tigers!
tigers. Real tigers pulled up. I don't know if it was.
This is Aunt Helen, the other one. Nice lady. Explain to me how the fuck you get electrocuted in a desert.
But yeah, seriously though, like I would have a whole PowerPoint of like this is why we can't get married. Okay.
She'd have a giant Final Destination like mural and shit.
Yeah, as you should. What a piece of shit is all I'm saying. Jesus. So her dress was torn earlier. This dress gets defiled throughout the movie, but it was a slight tear in the dumbwaiter. But like she's like, no, I need to tear this off for full mobility because I'm on the run now. Shout out to her.
Guns.
Shout out to her for wearing sneaks underneath. As she, because she knew she gonna be doing a lot of walk around this bitch ass mansion, bro. Shout out to her.
Barely.
Get some comfortable ass shoes. But unfortunately, I appreciate this because this is me. There was a lot of lore dropped.
Mm.
In all this lore dropping, he gave her specific instructions of where to go. She forgot.
Yeah.
And you can't blame her because there was a lot going on. And then she had to like tear her own wedding dress, which is like a mind fuck in itself because she's not tearing it for the good reasons.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
her defiling of her
Yeah.
her defilement, her passage into like whatever the hood. Not a fun one.
Not a fun one.
Not a fun one. And she reeks at the end, which is no comment. So
Yeah.
she forgets where to go and she immediately blows herself mission right out of the gate. And it's kind of funny because she's like, everyone's like, well, she could be anywhere. We don't know where she's at. She opens the door and it just, and I love how the lantern light just illuminates her whole body. And she's just like, fuck. And then
Well,
here, Emily, who took a recent bump of cocaine.
the snake is ready.
Yeah.
The
She had whatever,
scorpion is ready.
whatever that agent had when he was trying to pretend he wasn't doing coke, that's what she was taking. She just, it's so crazy to watch a bitch point blank miss several shots from a snub nose nigga. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And everyone was like, bitch, center mass. It's like, Jesus,
Where'd you learn how to shoot?
it's kind of funny because you see Grace like doing a little Kim impression, just fucking just.
Fuck, you learn how to shoot.
That bitch just coked out of her fucking mind, bro. Oh shit. She tries to escape, bro. And she's like she's trying to catch her breath and shit because she's behind some shit. What happens, bro?
Shit.
Daniel is when
Oh, Daniel pulls up. And like, I'm just trying to get a drink. I don't really give a shit. Because this is the part where he caught the guy again. And it's been haunting him ever since. That's why he drinks all the time.
Mhm.
And he's like this. And he's like, I don't know. The whole movie, I don't know if Daniel is a good guy or a bad guy. And it's like, at what point do you just say, I will not be this person? And like, I'd rather die than be this person.
I think he's bound by the bottom line of like, I don't want my family to die, even though I feel like we deserve. I think he's like, it's a push and pull because it's like we deserve to die,
Right.
but he also, I think, just duty bound to his family, just because he was raised into it. You know what I'm saying? Like him snitching as a kid, like he's raised into it, and like he saw it later on. He was conflicted,
Right.
but he was so drunk.
He was really drunk. He's like, I'm gonna give you a 10-second head start. You go ahead.
He probably was hitting on her to see if she was a piece of shit,
Yeah.
and was like, "Damn, she's not. Fuck,
Nope. Not a piece of shit. You're a good
Oh,
person.
I'm trying to." And he tries to give her an out. Like I think he was really trying to like. He's like, "You're too good.
You're too good.
Too good for."
He
this
even
family."
said so beforehand, like in the like you're too good for this family, and like I mean that as a compliment.
Yeah.
Oh, like, yeah, you don't belong in this family. That's what he said.
So he's like, I'm gonna give you a 10-second head start. And then the 10 seconds was not even, he was lackadaisical. He's like,
Yeah.
2.5 1,000. He's drunk off his ass. I'm
Like, whatever.
jealous. Charity pulls up. And like, shout out to Daniel for throwing mad shade. He's like, he didn't tell her, but like, you know, which is poo-poo on him. Good older brother. He's like, whack of Alex to do that.
Whack him out.
But I told your bitch ass, you didn't fucking blink. And she's like, you know what I've been through, nigga. I'll do anything to be in bro. Like, whoa.
I'd rather die than not have this money.
I was like, Charity, where did you come from? Now I thought about her name was Charity. That's only God knows.
Yeah. Like,
all I know is like in her lore, I know the song "She's My Cherry Pie." I know that shit was on at least.
That it haunts her nightmares. That's what it was. She was either going to end up here or in that cabin with that guy and end up being lunch for some brouhaha out in the fucking woods.
Oh no! Somebody ate sushi off her. Somebody put her in yellow face. It was like close enough. Put some sushi on this bitch. So sorry.
She was definitely furniture in Korea.
There were some green and white jumpsuits.
Yeah, she was either going to be the table or number 167.
I don't belong here.
Man, your furniture's real loud. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. So the hunting parties are grouping now, right? And Emily's like, oh no, I lost my gun. I'm like, everyone's like, oh my God. It's like, I suck. Everyone's like, you know, the mom and dad, Becky and Tony are like, no, you don't. You suck. You suck. You suck. Fish tries to be a good husband. Like, here, take my crossbow that I'm not good at and I don't know how to use, but here, you try this. And like we learned a little bit earlier, crossbow disciplines is equally as important as trigger discipline, because like Becky's like, move this shit away from me. You know I don't like your bitch ass, right? Maid number 2. Hey guys, I'm just here to deep throats an arrow to the mouth. Emily does it again. Her accuracy is only 100% when she's not trying.
She's not trying.
The ultimate fucker. Couldn't hit jack shit trying her best.
Which way is it?
Turn down the sensitivity, Emily.
Fucking bullseye. It just like hits a wall and ricochets 3 things and it hits a goddamn eye.
Poor maid number 2 just deep throating this fucking arrow, dog. And like Helene, or is it Helene? It's Helene.
Helene? Yeah.
Yeah, Helene's trying to have this crazy witch speech, and she keeps getting interrupted by gargling. She just walks over and just beheads the motherfucker. We have to kill the girl. One thing I really enjoy about rich pieces of shit and like nice allegories for real life, you know, is like, man, this downtrodden chick has an unfair advantage now that she knows too much. We should turn the cameras on. What about tradition? I mean, okay, well, we'll keep the weapons. And like Helene's like, look, fuck it. Just fuck it. We're just picking and choosing. We're just picking and choosing.
Yeah.
The weapons have to be archaic. That's tradition. No, it doesn't matter. What about the mask? That was just a weird 80s thing.
That was just something we were doing because, you know, that was fun. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Basically, we also have goblin mask. Like, fuck. Norman Osborn was there that day.
Yeah.
What do we owe it, man?
How much I sacrificed?
You can't do that to me. No, you can't.
No. That's some neat trick, Spider-Man.
Why the fuck have Tim Curry and Willem Dafoe never done something together? Like, who could steal the scene?
I don't know.
The answer is Tim Curry.
Yes. The answer is Tim Curry.
The answer is still Tim Curry, but oof. There'll be no room for anyone else. Oh my God.
They would try to eat each other. That's what it was.
Ouroboros the movie.
Ouroboros the movie.
There's no plot. It's just we gave them a premise
No.
and we stepped back. And it filled 2.5 hours.
Somebody give us a location.
Yeah. It's just
A deli.
They just threw improv prompts at these niggas. And 3.5 hours of film was just eaten alive. And we loved every second of it.
9/11.
There's no wrong answer. There's no wrong
no
stuff to throw at the
no.
niggas. Oh my God. Everyone else just sits down. Like no sad car for the rest of the crew. Dog.
This is hilarious.
Oh fuck. Okay. So the cameras are on, but it's because of Alex. Alex is trying to get Grace the fuck out of there and disengage the lock so she could run away. I do appreciate because Grace is like, I gotta gear up. She sees the elephant gun. She sees the bullets. She like puts her little bandolier on. She has the gun. She stops for a moment to see herself in the mirror to realize, like, holy shit, this is the marketing action figure if they ever drop one from Todd McFarlane's line of movie heroines. She sees it. Hell, I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, this is the poster.
Jesus. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. This is good. It's gonna be a good movie. This movie's gonna be
Right there.
Yeah. Like she caught herself with one hand in a chainsaw. Like she just caught the moment, like, oh fuck.
Yep.
This is iconic.
Groovy.
So she tries to shoot the lock, but she's like, oh fuck, of course there's no bullets in the gun. So she tries to hide. We have was the 1812 Overture superfan Stevens?
God.
God.
He just loves he's a real classical music guy. That's what it is.
This
He loves
is his jam.
This is jam.
Like for real. It's just because at first I was like, this rich. I didn't know the level of fandom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he was doing it. I'm like, okay, just innocuous, rich, orchestra thing to have in the head, whatever. It's not, this isn't his identity.
No, this is his music to come to. So I was like,
Oh, it's not a bad one.
no.
If you're gonna bust the one, that's not bad. What's that one that they played for the remember when they were trying to push pork as the other white meat and they had like that one song?
Yeah,
Like,
that was All right, ladies, come and get it.
So stop about how rigid and ugly those strokes are. Trying to get and anyway, whatever. Stevens is here, y'all. And
I like to fuck to the theme song of Interstellar.
that's intense. That's intense as fuck. That's beautiful, low key. That's some legit pipey laying there, bro. That's the most passionate song you can fucking. No. So much heartbreaking pain in them strokes, bro.
Yeah.
Just crying. Oh god.
I'm getting my daughter back.
You watch yourself fucking in the other room.
No, in the other,
Slow down.
I'm watching myself fucking the Tesseract right now.
All right.
Oh, this movie.
Where we at? Oh yeah, so she's
Okay, because like you were thinking about that, I was thinking about because I've been watching a lot of gun shit on YouTube, and I was like, that's a big fucking bullet.
yeah, it is.
And I was like, that's a 50 cal. That's an elephant gun sized bullet.
Yeah, so it's a straight up elephant gun, and you can't slowly rack it. You have to snap that shit like a.
You have to snap that shit, and it's like the other thing about it is, it's not gonna be quiet.
No,
If it works, everyone knows where you are.
it's a it's a gun to kill a giant monster.
Yeah.
And like she's trying, and like oh boy is like he hears it. He's like
He hears it. He's just fucking.
but he knows what we don't know, and he just continues on. We're thinking, okay, he just really loves this fucking song, and the doors get disengaged, and like you can't blame because Grace, she's pushing it, loaded as up, but you can't blame her because like you see the green light, you pull the gun out. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I mean, it'd probably be better just to whack him with the fucking butt.
Honestly, you should have David Crocketed that nigga through the window. But, you know, it makes sense because it's a good movie. I would have did the same thing. All right, motherfucker, get out the way or you are going to be a Mortal Kombat fatality from part 2 if just your legs.
Shit. You're about to be red mist if you don't get the fuck out of my way.
just your shins are going to be available and nothing else. And he's like, I can't let you do that. I'd have been like, oh no, this is not a real gun. I would have known immediately.
Yeah, it's like, first of all, this gun is very big. Even if it was a small gun.
The cowardice that would have entered my body if you pointed some real shit like that. I mean, oh no, oh bitch, whatever. Bye, bitch.
They ain't paying me enough for this.
Yeah, fuck that. The insurance ain't covering that.
15-second head start. You just wouldn't.
Fucking, you do what you want. I never saw you, bitch. Like, fuck
I ain't see shit. I'm blind in this eye.
So he's like, the gun's not loaded, and they start tussling. But unfortunately for his dumbass, he poured a hot ass pot of tea. Yeah,
Dummy.
So she gives Steven the tea, if you will, and burns half of his goddamn face. And Alex is found, and he almost murders his dad. He's so angry. This is my wife. Like, you know, he has that. My wife. But we need that scene as viewers to be like, oh, okay, Alex isn't a huge piece of shit. Yes, he is.
Yeah, Alex is trying. He's trying, everyone.
And then Daniel pulls up and he's like, we got to save her, Daniel. You and me. We're the team. We're going to, you hit me in the spot that knocks me out instantly.
Yep.
But keeps me awake enough to learn about my lore again.
Yep.
Whatever. So like, and then even the dad is like, nigga, whose side are you on, Daniel? He's like, nigga, I did the thing. Shut up.
What? He's knocked out.
We did it. Let's tie him up. Made threes in the dumbwaiter. Poor baby. They open the dumbwaiter up. She's like, he just likes how I dance, nigga. I don't know how to clean shit. I just Swiffer like half a floor, nigga, and twerk for this nigga. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, yeah, you are hot. And you see her slowly do the equation of like, oh, I need to snitch on you.
Yeah.
But
they gonna give me a gold Bentley if I snitch on you.
But her dumb ass wasn't paying attention to where her hand placement was. And shout out to whatever bunker builder who made this dumbwaiter. I wanted to close no matter what. This bitch get her fucking neck crushed. Final Destination style.
It was built in a time where it's like, well, if you don't move your hand, you're gonna lose it.
Whoever made that garage door in Scream,
yeah,
made
same guy.
this. Same guy.
Same guy.
It closes no matter what. Like,
what about the safety features, sir? No matter what.
The fuck did I just say? Door closes. That's their slogan. That's the slogan.
The door closes.
There's no jingle. This is like at the end of the commercial, it's just dead silence.
It's just him in a suit staring into the camera. The door closes.
Rusty Shackleton in the streets. It's like, okay, all right. Yeah, we'll make sure that you and your family are safe. He just comes out of the black void. The door closes.
Rusty's
Shackford's automatic doors.
Made in America.
She's dead. Like she's like her neck. You hear the crunch, and you're like, ooh. Even Grace is like, oh, why? Well, so they handcuff Alex, right? And Helene's dropping extra lore. Alex saw Mr. LeBear in his chair. That's a thing. It's a thing that we do now.
Oh, he saw the prophet? No.
He and I are
He's
connected.
the Muad'Dib.
Low key. He's low key.
I mean,
Man, if Helene ain't Benny Jesuit niggas, I don't know. Whoo, she is.
yep.
Put her in any creepy sci-fi anything. She's that. Like,
Yep.
she's terrifying. But she's like, he's meant to lead this family.
Meant to lead.
Earn his birthright. We must bring him back into the fold. Big lore drop. Big lore drop about him being, the chosen one. And of course he's awake for that. Of course he is. I do like this scene because like Grace is outside. She's outside like the little window where she hears all the lore drop as well. And she has the choice to jump. She jumps right into the bushes. She does the sloppiest Assassin's Creed. And like Fitch bitch ass is still trying to YouTube how to use a crossbow. And like, but he gets such a weird text conversation with one of his dude bros.
Like, what's going on, bro? What are you up to?
Family shit.
That shit. Fucking stupid.
Oh, here's it was kind of funny. You see this white blob. Brap! It's like, the fuck was that? She just gets up like,
Admiral Javas.
huh?
Star Trek and Strange New World.
Really?
Yeah.
Him?
No, Aunt Helene.
Oh,
She hasn't been in some sci-fi shit.
yeah, she has. That's a waste to not put her in any sci-fi shit. You crazy? I would absolutely put her in any of the original Dune and this one, honestly.
Silent Hill. Fair.
I rest my case. So Grace skedaddles into the barn where there's just nothing but goats. A lot of goats.
Like, why? Like, I guess it's cheaper than lawnmowers, or
But you never bring up the goats. The goats weren't even like a thing. Like, also, you're a game board magnate.
why do you have a goat farm?
Why do you have a goat farm? Nobody brought up, hors d'oeuvres with goat cheese or
Yep.
none of that. Weird. And there's this. You play enough horror movie games, you know that this little raised cellar thing is a fucking problem. Because what?
Yep.
Why is it shaped like this? Why is it not just flush to the ground? Why is it like a chute of some sorts where you can't get back out? The fuck going on? Doesn't matter. She tries to hide because someone's snooping about. And she sees a child. It's Georgie.
Georgie.
What happens, bro? Because she's disarmed, right? She's like, oh,
Yeah, she's like,
innocent babe.
please help me, little one. Please help me. And of course, because they're all family, Georgie, because Emily had lost her gun, we don't know where it went. Georgie found it. Georgie pulls his gun and like she's like begging and shoots what is that? Forgot her name. Grace. Grace. She shoots Grace in the head. He shoots Grace. And there's a second of like realization that there's a hole in her head now before she balls up the other one and proceeds to just fucking nail this kid.
She dropped soft shell Georgie, nigga. Like
Softdale Georgie.
old boy from the same treatment for old boy from Bloody Hell.
Yeah.
One shot.
One
night-night.
shot.
Plop! Caves in his ocular bone, nigga. Like, you're a signature horror movie like hero when you gotta take some ridiculous damage.
Well, okay, because like not only that, so the hole happens, the punch happens, and Georgie gets hit so hard, it breaks one of the goats out.
Yeah.
And like the goat charges and scares Grace into the little, trap door for the loved ones.
Yeah, the goat pit.
The goat pit.
Yeah. You're not in a horror movie until you're covered in decayed muck and like sound design. Cause like when you're throwing the flies, you're really cooking. Like I
Yeah.
can smell it. Like I don't know what. Once you put the flies in there, I'm like, "Bleh." I don't know why. It just subconsciously, I know this is bad. There's bones. Bones. So and like the goats still have flesh on them.
Yeah.
They're decaying, but there's no form of butchery happening here because I'm like, oh, they're being sacrificed.
Yeah.
But she's too busy. There's no time to play detective, nigga. You are swimming in dead goat. And she crawls up to the wall. She shimmers away over there. We look over and we see our boy from earlier in the goddamn movie, dog. Dead as the fuck. 2 arrows. Gone. Straight skeleton bones. Kept the suit on that nigga though. He was sharp dressed skeleton.
I mean, they're not gonna it's all one piece of evidence.
Yeah.
There it is.
So she freaks the fuck out. She tries to climb out of the goat pit, as she should. And there's a huge hole in her hand. She's been stigmatized by that boy Georgie. And speaking of nails, first time watch, that booty hole. I'm like, no. Bro, I was like, because the camera's like, oh yeah. I'm like, no, please, no. Then the ladder breaks and she's like, I gotta do something. And she got one bloody hand slipping on. I'm like, no, please, no, please.
It's already a hole. Fuck it.
To be all natural climbing gear is fucking horrible. Because she throws that hand, the hole right over the fucking nail. Oh. Because she has to endure it, or she's stuck in the goat pit, and that's the end of the game.
Either just die or keep going.
And it just cut to her feet dangling, trying to push herself up. I'm just like, oh, she's doing all her body weight into the flesh anchor that she's, and I'm like, tetanus, so much. Oh, the infections. Oh, she needs shots. Oh God. Like, and then her pulling it out. Great shot. Like, shout outs, like Samara Weaving, her expressions throughout this entire movie are God tier.
Yeah, she did it.
She did that. I bought that. I keep having to remind myself she didn't really do that.
She's an actor. She's
like,
an actor.
It's a special effects. Like she didn't do that. Like she didn't really do that. But it was so fucking brutal. She tears the sleeve off her dress. That's no longer white now because it's covered in goat muck. To tie her wound, which doesn't matter because it's also covered in goat. She needs penicillin everywhere.
She needs all the antibiotics.
Yeah, and like her knowing her plight because like it wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't for the gunshot. You little fuck! Little fucking piece of shit! I like how she's gunning it and Charity sees her. Oh, I got you now, bitch! And she gets the harpoon gun, but she's not Jason Voorhees. And the harpoon gun just goes fling.
Okay, because I was like, did you miss? What the fuck?
No, it's not built for that.
Yeah,
like, if she would have had a rifle,
yeah.
Should have dropped that bitch. But the harpoon just goes. I think a bird gets killed.
Yeah, like it hit something else. And I'm like,
we're like, oh man, Grace gets to the gate.
oof.
She loses more of her dress, and she damn near disembowels herself trying to get out of this gate because she's a cornered animal, bro. And it's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes as far as like trying to get a car to like wave down and like get the fuck out of there. This nigga slows down to be like, bitch, get out of the road, and keeps driving.
Okay. I have to say, this actually happened to me.
What?
I was on my way to pick up somebody from work, and I was driving down the highway,
Right.
and I saw a car do this thing in front of me. What the fuck? So I kind of slow down, right? Wait. And I see a dude in the middle of the fucking highway.
That's different.
And I was like, this is obviously a trap, Randy. Avoid, keep driving. But I stop. And he's because he gets like riding on my hood. And I was like,
It's a guy though.
the guy though. It's not a girl. It's a guy.
It's a guy. That.
But then I go like this. I put my hand like over my lap, like I'm holding a gun.
like a gun. Yeah. Yeah. Smart. Smart.
And he goes, the guy had ran out of gas. He needed a gas. He didn't ask for money. He just asked to use my phone.
Did you let me use the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you still helped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it happened to me, but I was like, but the entire time I was like, I'm going to fucking die. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. This is the dumbest thing. I'm going to literally get mugged and shot right here on the highway.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Also, what the fuck, bro?
I don't know what his fucking deal was. I'm like, listen, either, because if it were me, and it has been me, if your car's stuck in the middle of the road, do not just tie something off, let the cops know that this is not abandoned, then start walking. You'll eventually run into either people or more road. So, makes no sense. Like, he was no more than a mile away from a gas station. Just go to the gas station, make the same phone call that you just made, and then wait at the gas station where it's lit and there are people and there are cops around.
Nah, this was different though. But like, what made it all the better though? One of the most valid crash outs I've ever seen in film history.
Fucking rich people.
She little dick. I mean, she went off, and I was like, yeah, because she's like, that was the movie, you bitch. You could have, we could have rolled credits.
Roll credits.
But we got another hour to clear. Like that,
what?
Literally, another hour had to pass in the movie after this. I was like, oh, you poor bitch.
Yeah.
She's in the woods, and everyone panics now. Like Tony's flipping the fuck out because they think they lost her. Because like they got Stevens out there trying to find her, but it's like she's gone. She's not.
She's gone.
compound.
She's outside of the perimeter now. What happens? Like, I don't know.
She's in the weeds. We're all gonna die. Everyone's freaking out. Tony is no longer the head of the family. Like he never really was. But Becky's like, all right, take a beat, bitch, but just a beat, hoe ass nigga. Like, no, we need to figure this shit out. Snaps him out of it. While Steven searches for Grace, we cut to the it feels like a dead hooker disposal.
It is.
The lack of care. And the lack of care of the bodies, but the craftsmanship of the corpses, the little corpse mannequins that they're throwing. I got a good laugh out of one of the bodies going face first into the pit. That shit was kind of funny. That shit went, because like the face like grinded against the wall and I'm just like, oh god. The lack of fucks. The bodies are just there. It is like whatever. And they're just having a casual conversation. Like, yeah, I think we deserve to die. Yeah. Then he picks up the decapitated chick that got deep throated by the thing and was just like, yeah, you know, fucking shish kebab, bitch.
You're absolutely right. We probably shouldn't live.
Yeah, I was like, casually throwing away dead bodies. And they haven't done this before. The hunt. This is the first time they experience this, but they're super comfortable around corpses.
Yeah, because they know that this is the job. Do this, or we're gonna die, and our money will vanish. And I don't know which one makes me sadder.
So Daniel's even more conflicted because he sees himself in George. Because George is like, you know, socked out eye and everything. And he's like, I tried to kill her, Mama. I took your gun. So I'm so proud of you. And he's just like, this is not the way.
Yeah, it's not healthy.
This is not good. Steven hawks down Grace, bro, and they get to tussling. He has this weird, crazy gun. She knocks it out of his hand. She tries to strangle him. Finish the job, Grace.
Yeah.
Because she
Look,
pulls off another piece of her dress. She just choked this nigga out. I thought she killed him till it gets back the fuck up. And she tries to call whatever movie version of OnStar.
On the road.
Cannot catch a break. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to disengage this car. She's like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, his report is stolen. Sorry. And she's like, call 911. She's like, yeah, later.
Nah.
And she starts cussing. You can go fuck yourself, Justin. Okay, all right now.
All right, have a good night.
And
But like that doesn't make any sense because how did you report it stolen before the game started?
I think Stevens did it. Either way, it was a hilarious gag. But like,
'Cause,
but
like
also,
the car was his in his possession.
But Stevens
got-
was right there though. Stevens was like right there, smiling like, yeah, bitch.
But he got choked out and then she's driving away and like, yeah.
I don't know. Either way, it was fucked up. Fuck you, Justin. You a bitch. She gets shot in the fucking arm. She gets tranked, right? Conveniently. I thought he was gonna blow her brains out. I know what was gonna happen. He was like, trank gun. Psych.
No, it's a trank.
Um,
Gotta
She
bring her
had-
back.
right. She hallucinates about an evil dream with Alex. It was just her brain putting her in
Processing
survival
the
mode.
information.
Yeah, it was her brain putting her in survival mode. Like, don't trust this nigga. Steven is too hype. Steven is too hype. He won. That payday is about to get nasty. That Christmas bonus is about to be
We buy
ridiculous.
all new hookers. Get all new hookers.
We'll get 4 this time. All of them can dance. And they're gonna dance to this.
We might even get Latino ones this time. Fuck.
I think he had one. I think that was Dora.
Oh.
I like how their favorite one was like the least attractive one to me. I was just like, shit,
Yeah.
shit. Her nose was the most like up. Anyway,
she was my favorite.
was she though? Because my favorite was the dumbwaiter one. I was like, no.
What that mouth do?
What does it? This nigga's playing the 1812 overture, nigga, full blast. And the family are still on the FaceTime, and they're like, nigga, no. Because Grace is waking up out of her fucking drug stupor, and she starts kicking this nigga in the mouth, and we get a epic car flip shot. It's a great shot. It's a great shot. We cut back to Tony and them. Tony's like, fuck!
Fuck! Fucking asshole!
Brian catches Grace again.
Yep.
She's really pleading with him, like, you gotta let me go. He's like, bitch, I can't take this rifle butt to the mouth. Bip. But Tony was watching. He's like, you saw me? He's like, yeah, nigga, I'm drunk. I'm not blind.
Not blind.
But you are, because I'm gonna do some goofy shit later. We got less than an hour till dawn.
Time's up. Time's running out.
Becky comes to Alex to talk more about like this situation and stuff. And he was like, I knew something was wrong when because we confirmed with the goats before. He's like, I knew something was wrong that I felt like sacrificing these goats are normal, nigga. Like that's how I know that shit was fucked up. And like Grace showed me that there was other shit outside of this and stuff. And she's like, yeah, nigga, but you know what you are, nigga. Not a fun time to wake up into this ritual, dog, but they're about to kill her. They're about to murder her for the ritual to make it official. They about to hit you with that Hail Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do it because the little goblets they were drinking out of have been poisoned with hydrochloric acid. No! Owie! Ouch. Everyone's vomiting blood and shit. They took it like champs. But ow. Brian's like, yeah, fuck y'all. I poisoned y'all.
Well, no, he said it was like, is that really hydrochloric acid? Like, no, just bad Molly. They'll shit weird for a week, but they'll be fine.
Yeah, I was in the beginning. I was like, damn, and then like, oh, and nigga was freaking out. And nigga was freaking the fuck out though. He thought, so they escape, or they try to escape, and like
Right.
Charity is basically try. So like, it's an unfortunate event of like, I like to call this Harry Osborn syndrome, where like you just wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
So like Alex breaks free to try to save Grace, but like he's already conflicted, right? And then he gets there. Charity shoots her husband in the fucking neck. He goes down. He's bleeding out. He's telling her to leave. So telling Grace to leave. So Grace dips out, but like he's just there dying. Alex sees a dying Daniel. He doesn't know how this happened or what's going on. But while that's happening, we got Becky versus Grace. Becky turns on Grace 120%, 108%, just turns on her. And they get to tussling, but Grace grabs the box, rightfully so, bashes in Becky's dome. But unfortunately, Alex walks in on watching his wife cave in his mom's head. So it's like, oh,
What do?
you killed my brother, obviously.
Yeah.
And you've killed the fuck out my mom. She's Becky now. I'm like, oh my God.
Well,
The nerve, though. The nerve of Alex.
yeah.
We're not going to be together after this, are we? How? Because this was mentioned as a bonathon. This was mentioned as a bonathon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, everyone had their vices, right? Emily had her Coke. Brian had his drinking. Did Alex have sex? Sex was his vice?
Sex was his vice, I guess.
Dumb bitch.
Because she came in at the wedding like, "Oh, let's do this, take your pants off." And it's like, because that was what they normally would have done.
Yeah. Alex turns into a bitch and gives her up. Dimes her out. And they put her back on the ritual table again to kill her properly for the ritual. But game time decision, last minute Hail Mary, where she makes a maneuver to kind of wiggle out the way and get stabbed in the shoulder, but not get killed.
Yeah.
It's
Hero
daylight. Game. Meh. It's over. Everyone thought that first watch this was funny because everyone, even me, were like, the light will kill them. Like, oh, the light of dawn.
I guess we're okay.
Huh. And like a part of me was like, ooh, I was hoping that it would be no type of like anything, that this was all bullshit and y'all got to deal with the awkwardness of trying to murder somebody for no fucking reason. I was ready and I was enjoying this. I was eating this up first. So I was like, oh, this is what y'all get. Oh, the awkward. What do we do about her? And then Elaine is like, the girl still dies, charges her and becomes a human squib, dog. It just, and what was your reaction? Like, how did you absorb this information right then and there? Like, tell me about the part where you believe that this was all bullshit, and then like when you realized it wasn't bullshit. Like, what was going through your mind?
Because I too also was like, oh, well, that's fucking stupid. And like now it's like, oh, and like of course, I honestly thought they were gonna be like, no, stop. She won. Game's over. I guess we'll figure something else out. Like we're all just gonna walk away and just like not talk about this because that's what white people do. And they're like, but then when like she popped like a water balloon, I was like, like
I was dying.
the entire, and they're like, oh wait, here it comes.
I was so hyped. It made my motherfucking day. I was like, this is the ending that I wanted. Like, it was literally like you got your fireworks factory literally with like people and like watching all these motherfuckers like having to come to terms with it and blowing up one by one. I do appreciate the kids did blow off camera, but it was like still grow.
Yeah.
It was almost worse because they shot through the door like pop, pop, pop. I'm like, damn. Alex bitch to the end. See, oh, I made. He thought he made it.
I made it.
Because of the true love and shit. And she's like, bitch, I want a divorce. When she throws the ring at him. So she goes outside. What's crazy is like there was 3 stages of this South Lawn shot. Like the first stage she got married. Second one was when she first was escaping and she like walked through and kind of had memories like this is where I got fucking married.
Yeah.
And now she's back there covered in goop. And the house is burning the fuck down and she's just smoking a cigarette. And the cops come, oh my God, what happened? In-laws. Credits. I was like, hell yeah, bro.
In the original script, she dies.
What?
Yeah.
What?
According to the trivia, in the original script, he dies.
Why?
Apparently, they
Dies how?
They win. They sacrifice her right at dawn,
And then what?
and then that's it.
That's
The
dumb.
end.
Yeah, that's stupid. I'm glad they changed it. It was a funny movie. It would make no sense to end it on a downer like that. It
That's
was
what it says.
the fuck. That's so dumb. Shout out to whoever told them don't do that dumb shit.
The producers changed it to Grace surviving and her in-laws, including Alex, being killed after failing to complete the ritual before dawn.
Yeah, good call. Good fucking call. Jesus Christ, guys.
Why the fuck was that?
You make the movie darker if that's the case.
Yeah.
You know what this is like if Knives Out was a horror movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into it, guys. Let's tell the time. Let's find out how many fucking pieces of shit were rightfully killed by the vengeance of. Oh, also shout out to Mr. LaBelle with the head nod with the flames.
That's the producer of the movie. I was like, yeah.
All right. Let's get into our body count. Oh, the count ruined it.
That body count. That body count. That body count. It's the body count.
Running Randy Savage. How many people turned into fucking squibs?
All right. 14. Go 14.
Yep. For isolating the movie, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a pretty good amount of kills, man. Let's talk about our favorite subject, guys. The nudity. Let's get skin deep.
It's about to get skin deep. I just wanna see a little peek. Just show me that booty. Just a little bit of titties. Right now, right now.
Technically, no room. There was no room.
No.
There was no room for this. 0 is the final number, and I'm okay with that. Like, older me is like, eh.
It's like, whatever. I don't want to see this.
It's like when you do it, we all know it's forced. We're all in on the gag. Like, whenever we start doing old cheesy horror movies again, we'll be back. But right now, we're better than that.
Okay.
Let's talk about our favorite character, guys. Who is our shining star in all of this? Let's talk about our Joe Grizzly Award recipient.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
This is interesting. I wonder who yours is. Running Randy Savage. Who is your Joe Grizzly?
Stevens, Butler.
Why?
Loves his music. Tried his hardest. Go get them Latino replacements.
I'm gonna cheat and say Grace. Straight up.
Straight up.
Because no one else was redeemable. Like Daniel was still a piece of shit. Because he snitched him out back in the Gap.
Everyone's a piece of shit in this movie, so I'm like, well, fuck it. Stevens.
As far as like family's concerned, I would give it to Helena for like or Helene for being just down for the cause, bro. That mean mug was out of this world. Fuck.
You gotta put a baby in her already or what?
Jesus Christ.
No, Grandma, leave me alone.
Please get out of the room. It's tell time, guys. Knee pads and slippers, what that means. What? It's final verdict time. Apologies. Knee pads and slippers, what that means. If we truly enjoy this movie, we get a maximum of 2 knee pads if we fall to the worst position given the movie is just due. Or if we think this is a stale goat cheese platter of ass, we give it 2 hater slippers where we slide them on and just uncaringly dump your goofy ass body into a pit of the nastiest barbacoa. Right around Savage. Just. Sorry.
Nasty barbacoa.
That's called natural gumbo down there. We got it make their own rule, baby. Suck all the juices.
Spicy jambalaya.
Crusty road. For the cockroach that you fake.
Spicy jambalaya.
Put out that ass fire. Yo, lily white wood. Fucking love that shit. Main Justice is one of my favorite. Like a crawdad from the cypress tree. Wild work. Right on the Savage knee pad slippers.
I gave this 1 knee pad. Just because it's still pretty good. On the second watch, it's really good if you've never seen it before. So if you made it this far, I'm sorry. Yeah, like, I mean, that's pretty much the movie. But yeah, it's still pretty good. The problem is, yeah, like I was having with another movie I was watching, I was just like, my brain was working so fast, and I was like, oh, this can only end one way. And I was like, oh, okay. But then, you know, I love the big surprise at the end. It didn't end that way. Like, oh,
Very surprised.
that's very surprised.
It's too deep ass for me. Honestly, because of the blood explosions.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I feel like, you know, to be completely honest, other than her dying, I'd be like, this is dumb. But like, even if it was the, oh fuck, we did all that for nothing, I think both ways were hilarious. And I kind of got like a taste of both, which I really enjoyed. But I really do
Right.
wish everybody went out with a bang, no pun intended. And I liked her performance. Like, Samara Weaving's whole performance carried a lot for me. Just her legitimate crash outs throughout the movie were like all earned and justified. And like, I liked her range, and like, she was believable, and I was really rooting for her, bro. Like, it's a classic for me, man. I'm gonna give it 2 knee pads for damn sure.
Because I remember, like, I watched this and I was like, well, now I got to see Guns Akimbo because she's in that one. And then, like,
Oh, I thought
barely-
we saw Guns Akimbo, didn't we? I thought we did Guns Akimbo.
yeah. And she barely said anything in that fucking movie.
We did Guns Akimbo. We did. That was a Patreon do when we did.
For sure, we did that one. Yeah.
Yeah, jeez, a blur. Early Patreon pour-ups were a blur.
Yeah.
Shit, 'cause we did the Fridays. That was like during the pandemic. We did like all the Fridays as Patreons.
Because I had never seen them. So I was like, yeah.
But you were like, yeah, let's just run it back. I was like, sure.
Eventually, we're going to run into Tyler Perry movies. And it's like, okay, this will be fun.
Are we though? What we doing?
There's a whole library of Tubi movies we can get through before that happens.
I would rather.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I would rather do that. We need to talk to them and see if they'll let us just do inward commentaries on those or something. There's no way we can describe the shit we're about to see. What are we doing next, bro?
Well, because of Comicpalooza, it's about that time again.
Mm-hmm.
Time for a Patreon pick. Seth Blackwell brings us
Change of plans. I can't believe it. I'm just so excited to be here. I'm in this dream place.
This one comes highly recommended.
Dream place. What are you doing?
Get out of the car.
Yes. The girl is still missing.
What's wrong?
I just don't know who I am.
I wonder where you were going. Mulholland Drive.
We'll see where we end up, yeah.
It's a Patreon pick. All right, guys, this is what happens. You've listened to the show, bro. Why'd you do this to us? We'll see y'all next week.
Because, if it were me and I was on the other side of this, let's see Randy try to figure this one out.
Cruel. We'll see y'all next week.